Hello guys, here there is another question. Is a trading software a solution to your failure? Now, let's say someone has begun trading what we call hit and miss strategy, just anything from the news, from website, from chat room, from forums, whatever this guy is taking his information. Or in a forum someone tells him, oh, okay, buy this stock, it is one of the best and the company has made millions and millions and millions of dollars. So these guys just go and buy these kind of stocks, and then after a while he find himself failing. It means he lost money, and he's always losing. There is one guy who sent me an email. He told me, whenever I buy a stock, it goes down. I don't know what's the problem. Okay? Now, I told him, the main thing, all your traders that you told me, is that your entry to buy a stock is false. That's it. If you change that, your results will change. But if you keep doing the same, you will be losing all your money. Okay? It's very simple. But it needs work. Okay? It needs work. The strategy that you are following or the ideas that you have are false. So you should just change. Now, a lot of people, okay, because of their frustrations, because they fail, they lose a lot of money. Man, when I tell you people lose money, don't think that someone has $1,000 and he lost $500 or $200 and this is a loss. No. Some people are losing $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in 1 year or two. Some people are crazy. They lose a lot of money. They don't know how to trade, but they think they can make it by themselves. So they just throw their money in the market, and the stock goes down. They get frustrated. They don't know what to do. They leave it for 1 week or 2 or 3, and then from 1% loss you get 10%, 20% loss, and then a gap up, and then maybe the company they stay longer, thinking that the stock will come back again, and then they lose a lot of money. Now, these kind of people, they don't want to take the training or the strategy is very serious. Okay? They continue using their IDs. Mostly they are wrong IDs. They don't know what they are doing. They have no idea how to manage their account. Okay? No idea. There are some people who told me they have never heard about stop loss. Although all my channel is talking about stop. But some people, they don't. Some people, they pay too much commissions, but they don't care. And then when they lose, they say, why we lose? I say, okay, check your commissions. Maybe it eats all of your profits. Okay? Now, all these people who fail, what do you think the solution they get? They say, because we tried a lot of things, we don't succeed. Why not find a trading software? It means either you rent a software, or you buy it, you put it into your broker, and it works by itself. Okay? This is the solution. Now, what do you think about these people? Do you think that these people they understand what they are doing? They are normal people? For me, as I'm telling you, these people are not normal people. These people are big gamblers. They still gamble. A trading software, what is it? A trader put some criteria into the software, and the software works. But understand that the strategy, it can't work in all the situations. You should change the strategy each time. For example, if buying from the bottom line or support line, the software will never know what is the support line. even if it gets information from previous information about the stock itself, but it can't do like a trader when he sees the chart. It's different. Okay, that's why the software, the trading software, works with the criteria that the guy has put into the software. So sometimes it can't work in some situations, and then when this software is working, it will take your money, buy thing or sell thing, and then you will make a big loss because it's a machine. It's just a software. Okay, a software can never know what is in your mind. Try to think about it. How can a software knows how millions of people think of Facebook tomorrow? Okay, can you think about that? No, a software will never know what will happen tomorrow. Okay, it says, for example, a software makes that if the stock goes down from the previous, let's say from previous close, the software will short the stock. But you short the stock, it goes down for $1 or $2 down, and then it goes up. Okay, it goes up, and maybe the software stays the whole day, and then you will find a big loss. Okay, because there are not enough criteria to change information. Because information changed, the software will be confused. Okay, because the software, it should be either black or white, but understand that life, it's not black and white. Even for a human, we find white people, we find black people, but there is no just those people. We have what we call yellow people, they Chinese, or I don't know what they say. We have red people, Indian or whatever. There are mixed. There are some who are, they say, colored people. It's all a mixture of colors. Okay, so life, it is not only one or two things, black or white. Stock goes up or down. No, sometimes in a day the stock goes down, and then after 2 hours it goes up, and then it goes down again, and then it goes up again. So it depends. This kind of directions that change, it should need a professional trader, who works for many years in order to understand and to adapt to situations, new situations. A software cannot adapt to that situations because it's a human activity. Trading is a human activity. Things change a lot. Okay? Now, let's say I give you an example. The software, according to criteria, it buys a stock today. Let's say swing trading. Now, in the weekend, we have bad news about the company. Okay? So in the morning, the software begins to work. It means to see what's going on, and then it finds a gap down. What does this software do? You will get big loss. That's it. Okay? Are you trusting a software, a trading software, to run your money? Do you think that this is a normal thing from a normal person? For me, I don't think that these people who are doing this are normal people. Because if you are normal, you should never let your money to a software. Because if something happened bad, okay, or if you traded a lot, you will have a lot of commissions, and you will never know what this guy who has made this software has made as criteria. Maybe the criteria, if you see the criteria one by one, you will never accept this criteria. because it are crazy criteria. Okay? So, for me, trading software is something that you should never do. If you want to do it, believe me, you will lose money. And sometimes maybe you get in debt, because if this software is doing shorting stocks, you will have a real problem in your life, especially in this kind of thing. Okay? And trading software, the people who are lazy, who don't want to learn and to understand how things works. Okay? How things work. If you don't want to understand why you are doing trading, because trading is a risky business, it's not for other people. Okay? If you feel that you are frustrated, you can't make it, either you study strategies and you practice them, and you should be patient until you succeed, or you go and make another kind of business. And I'm always telling you something about business. I always give you this example of car dealer. Understand, for example, that if you go, for example, to some websites, it gives you the value of something. In general, it gives you the general value of a car. Okay? Now, if you find cars that are sold in auctions or in some other places that are cheaper, you can buy these cars and you bring them to your area and you can sell them by profit, because the value doesn't change that much. Okay? For those who want a static value, the value doesn't change that much. Try to do car dealers, maybe you succeed there. But in stock market, if you tell me that this stock is undervalued, it means it's cheap compared to the company, okay, it's your opinion. It might go up and you are right, but it might that it goes down, more down and down and down, and you lose. So the value changes a lot. Why? Because it's the traders, it's the market who give the price. It's not you. You just have an opinion. Either you are right or wrong. Because if there is a way to know that this company is undervalued and you buy it and after 1 year or two you make money, everybody will make money. But it's not true. Even for those guys that make billions of dollars, like Warren Buffett and the other guys, okay? Try to see their wealth. How do they make their wealth? They buy a lot in 50s and the 60s of last century. Okay? The market has gone so wild up. It's a big bubble, and it goes for 20, 30, 50, 60 years, and it's going up. It's the whole market. And they have bought a lot. Understand that this guy who's called Warren Buffett, he doesn't buy 100 shares like you. If you buy 100 shares in the 50s of any company, you will not become billionaires. Because you don't understand other ideas that they don't tell you. Okay? These guys buys 10% or 20% of a company. Understand that. It's not you. You can never do that. If you go to Warren Buffett at that age in the 50s, okay, and you want to buy whatever his company, like Coca-Cola or Geico or whatever he has, at that time, you can't, because you don't have money. Understand that. I find a video, someone who is like a respected a newsletter in England, and he is speaking and he say, try to invest like Warren Buffett. I say Warren Buffett has bought in the 50s. How can I go to the 50s and I buy stocks? And I should have money at the time. Okay? So, people, they want something safe and it makes money. Now, in the stock market, there is no safe thing. Understand that. It's a business. In the business, you can lose and you can make money. You make money when you understand things. For example, you find two car dealers. One is very successful and the other is not successful, and then he stop his business and he go bankruptcy. He doesn't make money. Now, do you think that luck makes that guy working better than the other? No, it's not luck. It's his skills. He understands what the customers are looking for, and he knows where to buy for cheap, because this is the major thing in business, is to buy cheap and sell and more expensive. Okay? Now, in the stock market, it's not always true. You can sell high and you buy low, and then you can make money with shorting or selling short. So the stock market is a market that it is a crazy market. Crazy because there are things that you don't find outside this market. Okay? You buy, for example, a stock with $1, and after 1 month it goes to $30. Okay? The beginning, when I was just beginning, and I was asking why this $1 goes to $30 in 1 month. Why? Okay? It's just because people are buying this stock for any reason. I don't care what is this reason. For me, you buy, the stock goes up, you make money. That's the reason. You are always looking for money. Okay? There is no something static that you can make money from, like this trading software. And you know, these big brokers, okay, they have their teachers, and we have developers, and they are making strategies into software, and they rent them. This is what happened to me before when I was a beginner. I have told this story, but I will repeat it in this situation because it's time. When I was a beginner, I was in a meetup, and we have a lot of people asking questions. I have only one question: why the stock goes up or down? That's it, what I want to know. If I know this, I can make money. If I don't understand this, I will never make money. So someone of the group, they were there, he sent me an email. He said, okay, I have what we call trading software. It makes money, so we can meet and show you. I say, it's okay, because at that time I have no idea what is this software and how it works. But sometimes you just think, okay, we go to a cafe, and he has his laptop, and he showed me. Okay? He say, this software makes $500 in 15 minutes. I say, it's okay. And it's a sure thing. You say, yes, it's a sure thing. Just let it work in your portfolio, in your account, broker account, and we will set it up with your broker, and there is no problem. It works like you work. Okay, it is as if you work. You buy, you sell. Okay. And I told him, how much are you selling this software, or are you like renting? He told me, I am renting this software. It's $350 a month. Okay. Now when he told me 350, I just stopped. And I asked him, now if you can make $500 in 15 minutes from this software, why you rent it to me for 350? It means you are just throwing money from the window? Oh no, he told me they are renting because they don't have only one It's just a software, so they can give it to millions of people. Okay, and they help people to make money, a lot of money, because $500 in 15 minutes. And I told him I am not with that thing, because I can't trust a software for my money. I can't. I just can't. At that time, when I was a beginner. Now it's the same opinion. After I have gone through stages and I understand trading, I understand that these things are just strategies. Okay, strategies. And if there is no human mind in a strategy, you can't make it. That's why, for example, for me, I have trading level 2, which is how to search for stocks using stock screener. I have a training level 4, which is how to select stocks. It means you should see there are some criteria that the machine or the software can't understand. Okay? It can't understand. A lot of criteria are visual. Visual, what does it mean? It means you compare charts and you look at them. A software doesn't look at the chart. Okay? It looks at the prices, but it doesn't look. Okay? If there is a swings in the chart, it means that this chart, we have a lot of short sellers. The machine or the software doesn't understand that there are short sellers. But for me, I understand because I see it. The action of people, I understand because I see it on the chart. The machine can't understand these swings, because for the machine it's just numbers. The machine doesn't think, doesn't go through this criteria that I am using. It doesn't. That's why a trading software fail. And especially if this software is using short selling. Man, if a machine shorted a stock, let's say the stock is $10. Let's say the criteria says that the machine short this stock. Let's say $100 or 100 shares. I'm not speaking about 1,000 shares or 10,000 shares. It's just 100 shares. This stock was $10. Let's say this company is in a drug company and it was going down for long, from let's say $40, now it goes to $10, and it's going down. That's why this software short the stock at $10. Let's say the government or the agency that approves medicine approves one of its medicine that it is working for years, and the stock goes from $10 to $50. Do you know what will happen in your account? You lost 500%. That's why selling short is not a game for beginners. Okay? From $10 it goes to $50 because of the news, the good news, and your software is shorting the stock. Well, what does it mean? It means you should, the broker will do a margin call and he will call you to put 4 times your money. You put 10,000, he will ask you for $40,000 right now. Okay? You know, for the money, the brokers doesn't play. If you play with your account, if you blow your account when it is your money, the broker doesn't care. But if you take his money, you know what will happen. It will be a sad story. That's why I told you, try to forget about this trading software, or even if you want to take one Try to understand how it works. Does it do selling short, for example? Okay? Try to understand what you are doing, because the guy who sold you the software or rented for you, he doesn't care. He just take his money and then he goes. But for you, it's your account with this software. It will be catastrophic things happening to your account. So, if you want the truth, try to avoid this kind of trading software and try to learn training strategies, work with it, ask questions, search more, correct your mistakes. If you don't know how to correct your mistakes, you should ask someone who knows. This is very important for you. Always ask questions, search. If you have an idea, if you are losing more money and more money, it means that you are doing mistakes. That's why I have made training level 17, how to fix your trading problems from A to Z. It's like 28 problems, and I give solutions. Sometimes you are doing things you think they are right, but they are wrong. And these things, they kill your profit. They make you lose money, but you don't know them. So you continue with the same mistakes. Now, when you do so, you will be losing money always. And then you think that the market is against you, or someone is against you, or like someone says to me, my broker is against me. I don't know why. Okay, I say to him, no broker, no the market, it's only you. You do bad choices, you get the result. You do mistakes, you get bad results. You correct them, your performance will change. But this doesn't take 1 month or 2. You should need to take more time looking at your trades, following them, looking at the market, trying to ameliorate your skills. If you are doing a mistake, you should correct it. That's it. And by the time you can ameliorate your skills, and then you ameliorate your performance, and then each year you will be making money. Okay? But if you do the same mistakes, you will get the same results, and that's it. Okay? So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have some questions, please comment here or send me a private message. Thank you very much, and have a nice night.